you go home just feeling like I am the luckiest person in the world. My name is Juliana. I think most people here know me as mom of my 3 kids. So the very first time I set foot in Happy Earth, it was still a tea leaf bar. One of my sisters from out of town went looking for a place that served gong fu cha. And she came back home and dragged me over with my then, 1.5-year-old and said, "You've got to try this." And so I did. I went with her and I was obviously very impressed. I loved the ritual, but I had several more babies between then and the next time I came in. I found myself with an afternoon free, which was very rare at that point, and I was on the phone with my mother, driving down this road right here. And as I came to this intersection and told her I was rushing home, she says, "Why don't you find somewhere to have tea and just sit down and take a breath?" She knew how overwhelmed I was in that stage. And that was the moment that I drove past Happy Earth. I turned around and I walked in, and has become kind of a home away from home for me and for my kids. There's always a little bit of stress bringing kids into a public space. How well are they going to adapt? And how well are the people around them going to adapt? It taught me to allow these adults to really form their own relationships and boundaries with my kids, which every single one of them has done just beautifully and respectfully. They bring books, they bring Legos, they're sculpting with clay right now and have their tea with it or their kombucha. They've all got their favorite thing to drink. And I've recognized that for me as a parent, being in an environment where people genuinely like my kids and take delight in them actually makes me a better parent, because the in and the out of the daily with children can kind of wear you down. You can forget how magical your kids are, and then you see somebody else lit up by them, and you see them being lit up by another person, and you go home just feeling like I am the luckiest person in the world. Cheers.